and welcome. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at the 5 most common mistakes that beginner singers make, because I want your singing journey to be amazing. I want you to have fun, I want you to be successful, and I don't want you to make these mistakes. So let's dive in. Mistake number 1, not warming up. Now, this is a tricky one because as a new singer, you're probably very, very excited to sing the songs you love, which is great. But if you don't warm up, you could actually have a less positive experience singing your song. You may not be able to hit as many of the notes or sing with as much balance. Plus, you're running the risk of vocal injury. When an athlete goes to run a marathon, they're gonna warm up first. Same with singers. We're gonna warm our voices up before we expect them to do the work. So, to make this really simple, I'm gonna teach you one of my most favorite warm-ups, plus I'm going to link up a video all about warming up below. Okay, my most favorite warm-up is the bubble. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your fingers on your cheeks, just kind of where your teeth are. You don't wanna go like this crazy or like this crazy, just here. And you're gonna sing. It absolutely is ridiculous. So prepare to feel a little bit silly, but there are a lot of reasons why this exercise is so important, and it's gonna get you the most bang for your buck when you're spending your time on your warm-ups. So here's what I want you to do. We're gonna hear this note, and you're gonna go, and lower voices can join me down here, and then we'll move up, and I'll do a couple more. So that's it. It's that simple. I have an audio file for you also available below without me singing along, so you can use the scales if you're not a piano player to practice this warm up with. And you know what? Spend 2 to 5 minutes on this and you are headed in the right direction. Mistake number 2, singing outside of your range. So if you're anything like me, you've got a favorite song, it's got a super high note, and you just want to sing it and be so impressive. But you have to be careful because as a new singer, you're still developing your vocal control. You're still kind of learning where your range actually is. So number 1 rule here is if you feel pain when you're trying to hit those notes, you gotta stop. Work on exercises that are gonna help you to safely explore your range. This exercise it's another one of those ridiculous exercises. I'm gonna have you sing the word woof. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna sing woof, 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 woof. I know, it seems so ridiculous, but this exercise will really, really help you to find your full range without getting tight and tense here. So we'll keep going. Woof, 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 woof. And this isn't a belty exercise. It should feel free, like woo! Woof, 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 woof. So you're going to have the download below that you can use to sing along with. We'll have me playing the piano for you in the audio file, and you can just sing along, sing in the word woof. And think of it as ooh, f, not W-O-O-F, woof. Number 3, imitating other singers. So we all have our favorite singers and our influences. And oftentimes what happens is we try to imitate what we're listening to. So if you love Billie Eilish, you might try to imitate her sound. If you love Ed Sheeran, you might try to imitate his sound. But right now, as a new singer, you want to uncover your unique sound. So focus on sounding like you as opposed to imitating other singers. So a great way to test for this is to simply record yourself singing a song and listen back and ask yourself the question, am I trying to imitate the artist or do I sound like me? Mistake number 4, ignoring your vocal health. So as a vocalist, you are an athlete. So if you think of athletes, somebody preparing for like a triathlon, they have to take care of their bodies. They have to be well hydrated. They have to eat well. They have to get enough rest. The same is true for your voice because your voice is a part of your body. So you want to make sure you're taking very good care of you. Now, when it comes to hydration, it takes at least 4 hours for the water you drink to do what it needs to do to hydrate your vocal cords, which is, if you don't drink a lot of water, kind of scary. So make sure, as a singer, you're drinking tons of water. Now, there are a few other things like, if dairy products kind of make your throat feel like gross, then don't eat dairy products before you sing. The other things would be making sure you get enough rest and making sure you don't sing through pain. If something hurts, you stop. So there you go. Vocal health, very important. You gotta take care of yourself. Mistake number 5. And this is the one I am most guilty of, not practicing. So as vocalists, there's a certain point that you're gonna get to where you're like, oh, okay, I can hit all the notes and I'm having fun and I love singing songs. But if you don't practice, you're not going to reach your full potential. So you need to spend time exercising your voice because so much is possible. This is a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger and more balanced it's going to get. So make practice a part of your daily routine. I know it's not as fun as singing songs. Singing, performing, singing, that whole process is not the same as practicing. Practicing is that focused time where you're singing those ridiculous scales and you're isolating the difficult parts of songs and working on them in a way that is going to help balance out your voice and alleviate tension. That's the practice. Don't forget about that because it will help you to be the very best singer you can be. So there you have it, 5 mistakes that beginner singers make. So hopefully you've got this list and you're going, okay, I know what these mistakes are. I'm going to avoid them and I'm going to enjoy the process of learning how to be the very best singer I can be. So any questions, do not hesitate to comment below and happy practicing.